In this short video, I'm going to show you how to set up your discussion board so that you can use it with your students to have asynchronous conversations, to post deep questions, or generally create an engaging conversation in your class while you're trying to teach your students and working with your students remotely. To do that, go ahead and log in to your D2L account by navigating in your web browser to ocuonline.okcu.edu. Once you log in, navigate to the class that you want to work in and click it from one of the pins. So I've got several pinned courses here. I'm going to just choose my S. Hazelwood Sandbox. And when you're in your sandbox, you're going to have a nav bar right here. And in that nav bar is going to be an icon or words that say more. And this will display several other options that are available to you. One of those options is discussions. Discussion boards in D2L are similar to books. So a book contains a cover and it contains the pages on the inside. So the book cover for us is called a forum that contains all the information that we want to talk about, which are called topics. So to create a discussion board in D2L, you have to create two things. First, a forum, and then second, a topic. To do that, click on the New button, it's blue, and choose New Forum. Remember, you have to have a forum to have a topic. Identify the name of the forum. So I'm going to just say current events. And whatever directions that you want your students to follow, if there's specific directions here, these directions will be visible anytime a student scrolls to the forum. Identify how you want your students to interact. They can post anonymously. There can be a moderator that has to approve every single post. Users have to start their own thread before they can read and reply to others, and display a forum description in the topics. I typically set my forums up so that anybody can participate at any time. However, sometimes there's limited views of different topics, and I don't want students to see what those limited views are, so I will check off the box where users have to start a thread before they can see what others are saying. It's totally up to you and how you want to manage this space. Under restrictions, you can choose how to display your discussion board, when it starts, when it stops, when the students can participate or not, and if you want to do anything else with it. I recommend that you create an end date for your forum and that you display it in the calendar. This will prompt your students to know that they have a due date for a specific event that they need to take care of. You can always uncheck the end date. So if a student misses a deadline and is unable to post, you can just come back to this space and you can uncheck the end date or change the end date to one that you need. Once you have your forum created, we want to now create a topic. So we're going to choose Save and Add Topic. Here, the topic is already going to be placed in the current event forum. And so now we can put whatever topic we need to. We could say pop culture in times of crisis, or whatever. Since we're having a bit of a situation here, this seems fitting. Again, you could put in a description. So if you want your students to share a big post first and then leave a comment for two other classmates, you can do that. If you just want your students to submit a big post or a file or a website or whatever, the directions are here for you to submit how you need the students to follow them. Again, you're asked if students can post anonymously, if a moderator needs to approve, or if users need to start a new thread before they reply to anything. And once you've made those choices, click restrictions, and now you can also make this topic available from certain dates. And again, I would encourage you to go ahead and give it an end date and to display that end date in a calendar because it'll be visible to the students. And just like with the forum, if you need to come in and change an end date, you can do that from this screen. Once your topic is ready to go, choose to save and close. Now, our topic is in here. It's going to be at the bottom of my screen where it says current events, and it says it's available until Wednesday, April 8th at 4:55 p.m. Central Standard Time. So this is where your students can go to participate in the discussion that you've created for them to participate in. You can participate as well by choosing to reply to any topic that your students have started. How do your students get to a discussion board? Well, from the course home, they're going to see an item in the calendar that explains to them what is going on, and they can also click more and go to discussions to see what else is happening. So that's a quick rundown on discussion boards. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to email us at onlinehelp@okcu.edu.